the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this. One of the best crowds.
Straight ahead, it's Danzy. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Got a man, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 47, they're looking at a 3rd down and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds a tight end down the gut. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking for the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're all over him. They get to him as he throws. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under pressure. Buried before he could blink.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
In traffic, it's Coleman Williams. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Moving to his left. He's going to fire to the left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Unloads in the nick of time.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And the Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the miss snags it and he's open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Right side, it's Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Simmons. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Dickey. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Trying to squeak through the pile. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Buying a little time to his left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's... Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Michael Hawkins on the play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Hawkins rushes on, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. That big fella up front just won his one-on-one battle and got to the quarterback.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to beat the guy in front of you, and great job by using your hands, getting by that first initial guy, and then getting to the quarterback. And the hard part a lot of time is getting him on the ground. Nice job by the big lineman.
Didn't get quite. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Hudson. At the 45, on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action with Hawkins. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Left side, it's Thomas. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Changing the routes with his receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unleashes one deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Look out! Another incompletion on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, I'd say.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. He's going to run it. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. From the gun, it's Danzy. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He's going to take a shot. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He'll try to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not... They'll go back to work on offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Turns it on down the left side. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touch. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Buying time to his right. Going right and going deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Red Raiders! With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?